our blood is, for example, me and you now, probably if we test ourselves with oximeter, we would reach, we would say probably around 97, 98% oxygen saturation of our blood. Breathing oxygen, additional oxygen, we would perhaps reach 100%, but this is our limit on the surface as we are now. With hyperbarics, the pressure helps to dissolve that additional oxygen into our plasma that becomes a powerful carrier of it to our cells later on. So the sessions range, time frame of the session ranges, but it's usually between 1 hour to 90 minutes. And all you do is just breathe the oxygen, yes.
It sounds like a simple thing. And now, one of the most interesting things that you've said is the pressure driving the oxygen within the cells and within our plasma and within our lungs and different parts of our bodies and tissues. Because there are a lot of people out there which will just get an oxygen generator and they will just put some oxygen. I'm sure there are some benefits to it, but this whole effect of, increasing the pressure, which I'm sure increases the oxygen by 2 to 3 times, correct?
There is, of course, that depends on what amount of oxygen we're breathing. There is variations to this therapy. So just to break it down at the start so we all are on the same page discussing it. Right now, hyperbarics, I think it became a bit of a hot topic because as people are trying to incorporate different therapies into their daily lives to support their well-being, to extend their life, to improve quality of life. So people started reaching out to this modality as well. And so there is, let's break it down to different types of hyperbarics we can do to understand that increase of the oxygen that you've mentioned. So there is a soft shell chambers and hard shell chambers. And these two different ways of administering extra oxygen will result in different amounts of that oxygen being dissolved in our body because of the pressure that it's changing. So depending on what is the intake of the oxygen and what is the pressure, then we can calculate how much of extra of this oxygen is actually dissolved. But let's remember that the saturation of blood with the oxygen will always be 100%. So it's the plasma that will carry that extra oxygen. And exactly is that pressure that creates the gradient that allows this more extra oxygen to be pushed into our cells and optimize the ATP, improve the ATP production, optimize the cell health, improve the health of the mitochondria, and this is where the whole magic starts. Let's put it this way.